You're not tuned into something super tight. Puffin' something sticky, nigga, I roll through the light. Need to hear something real just to get me through the night. I'm looking for them jackets cause I know they looking shite. Know I'ma get some game tuned in with super tight, yeah. I get the low love from Big Bobo, from the front seat, not no photos.
Already, baby. Thank you again for tuning in to Super Tight TV. We back, up your back, going smack, smack, smack. We got your boy, your big dog, your big homie, the OG, Bobo Luciano in the house, and got my sexy ass, gorgeous wife, the real, the original, the only Jazzy that I know. You know what I'm talking about? Jazzy K is in the building.
Hey, y'all, it's your girl, Jazzy K. What's up?
Yeah, man, today we got a family member, man. Let me tell y'all this. This man got so much talent.
Man.
So much energy. I never seen him mad.
Me either.
Have you ever seen this guy's man? I mean, his spirit is always on 1,000. You know what I mean? He goes by a lot of different monikers. Y'all might have heard of Alan Poe. Y'all might have heard of Verbalix. How you say it? Verbadelic.
Yeah.
It's my guy, Pikahsso, Alan Verbadelic. Yeah. Give it up for him, people.
What's up?
Represent that South Dallas. You know what I'm talking about?
South Dallas Griot.
Yeah.
Lincoln High
That's
School.
what's up.
Yeah, he's with that Charlie Brown activity.
That's
I
what's
see
up.
it.
I like it. I
The
like
hat,
it.
hat.
The Puma. You can't see the Pumas on.
Yeah. Put him up. Wait a minute.
I have to get a shoe cam up
Put
in
him
here.
up. I mean, I know you're flexible. Go like this.
Yeah, there
Like
you go.
those school breakdancers.
I like it.
With
Like
the purple socks.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Verbadelic.
Yeah, we got to look like the beats and the snares around here.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Like that. That's like a watered down version of the Parliament.
Yes.
I can't afford the diapers and the spaceships.
Yeah. Hey, goose my man Pikahsso mic up a little bit. I like to hear him grrr. So, there you go.
Like the Parliament, yeah. There you go.
Yeah, he in there now. So
Somewhere.
it's ladies first in my house.
Okay.
It's ladies first in my world.
That's
You know
good.
what
You
I'm
got
talking
daughters like I do.
about? Yes, and sisters. You know what I'm
I got a
talking
sister too.
about? I don't have nothing but sisters.
What up, Hanifa?
What's her name? Hanifa.
Hanifa. She got an Arabic name.
Hanifa.
Yeah.
Already.
nice.
What's up, sis?
Hanifa. I love her.
Already. You got a little daughter look just like you.
Everybody say that her name is Mercedio.
Man, you look like you. You know? And there she go. And
She
there
gonna like that.
What's her name? Mercedio?
Merced. I call her Mercedio.
Oh, that's lit.
She do look like me though.
That's lit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then-
Genetics is no joke.
Genetics
Man.
is really no joke.
He got one.
I got two.
Yeah.
I got two look like me.
Wow.
It's ridiculous.
Fish daughter look like him.
Man, don't she?
Ain't that, I think God do that for a reason.
Yeah.
So we won't have no doubts. It's
No
men.
doubts.
Okay.
Yeah, for real.
In case you're
That ain't-
doubting.
Yeah, that's mine.
Look
So-
at them toes.
Yeah, look at them toes. Look how your feet kick curled in. Boy, you
Look at
pissing
my
toes.
baby nose.
Man, you pissing toes like your daddy. So I kick it to the left. Let my wife do her thing.
All
Yes.
right, Pikahsso, thanks for joining us.
You welcome.
So, we always got to get up in there. We already see, you represent Lincoln.
But they don't
Lincoln.
know. They don't know what Lincoln is.
But for those who don't know,
Yeah.
tell us about yourself, where you from.
I'm from actually, to be honest with you, before I moved to South Dallas, I was born in like the area where Bishop College. I call it Bishop. That
Yes.
area, what you call it, like Singing Hill, Highland Hill area?
Highland Hills.
I was in that area first.
Yes.
Then I moved like to Oak Cliff, like off Volga Street. You know, Volga and Garrison.
What?
I
Oh
used
my!
to live on
Yeah.
You about to make us start crying.
Yeah, I'm from that area, by Treasure City. We taking it before over by
Man,
Rudy's. Treasure
that's where I
City.
grew up.
The original Big T Bazaar.
Yes.
I got my ears pierced over there. My
Yeah.
mama, I went out like this because I wasn't supposed to get it. I was sitting there.
That was the original Big T.
trying to hide it.
Yeah, Treasure City. I'm like this. My sister said, "Ooh,
That was the original Big
was.
T.
That was the
I
original
forgot
Big
all
T.
about
That
that.
was.
I had to they had that Charlie Brown before this.
Now you talking about where Big T is now, but around on the
It was
side.
right across the street from Rudy's Fried Chicken.
Yeah.
Oh,
Treasure City.
Oh, now you talking about that? That was
Lancaster,
Keith's
I
Bazaar.
mean.
We call it Treasure
Whatever.
City and call it that.
That was the
Yeah,
Keith's
it was
Bazaar.
Keith's
But first they called it
Yeah.
Treasure City, then
Yeah.
they call it that.
Yes,
Yeah.
I remember it was Treasure City.
Yeah,
Yes,
That's
yes,
all.
I do.
That's all the black. Because Oak Cliff has a prominent history. That's why all the black people shot back then.
For sure, man.
Back then,
You had it was a doctor over there too. God, I can't
Yep.
think his name.
The clinic.
The clinic was over
Oh, yeah.
there. Just the clinic.
Speaking of doctors,
Just the
if you
clinic
from
was
South
over there.
Dallas, I was talking about it. I got to say this on my mind. I know y'all been to Dr. Watts. You from South
Everybody
Dallas.
know Dr. Watts.
I was in South Dallas the other day. We was talking
Get your
about
good
Dr. Watts.
penicillin shot.
I ain't never had no penicillin.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, clarify.
Yeah,
Well,
no.
let me tell you why.
Clarify, Pikahsso.
Well, people used to do that to hide the hide the marijuana.
Yeah.
You know, you finna go get you a. Damn, I might be putting this business.
Dr. Watt's dead, dog.
Oh, he good.
Rest in peace, Dr. Watt.
Rest in peace. Well,
Dr. Watt's hooking the whole hood
I didn't
up.
want him to go to jail. You know, so I don't want to incriminate the man.
Yeah.
But yeah, he used to take care of the hood.
Yeah,
you know
he
what I'm
did.
talking about? Yeah,
But-
I guess the penicillin used to cover up the UA test.
Yeah, but
Shout out to Dr. Watts.
Dr. Watts. Everybody South Dallas know about Dr. Watts on Martin Luther Oakland Avenue first.
Yes.
Then before it became Martin Luther King,
Yes.
44 Oakland, that's the bus we used to ride.
Yes.
But answer your question, Jazz, I love it how we diverted there. I started off then, how I started rhyming. My mama.
No, we ain't talking. No, whoa,
No, you talking about where I'm from.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, yeah. I mean,
That's how it all started. Oh, when we get to that first?
No, yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
I hold back.
I mean, we got time. Because
Okay.
You running.
Okay, what you answer again? I done got lost.
Talk about your parents or your sisters. You know,
How
talk
you
about
grew up.
how you grow up.
Okay, it's kind of like I was getting to the story,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
how I grew up I grew up on an eccentric household. My mama, in case you noticed, she passed away. Matter of fact, January 8th, 2000, saddest day of my life, 2021 in Atlanta.
Yes,
I get teary eyed thinking about that, but my mama's the reason why I'm the way I am. She cultivated me. She was a erudite. A erudite, somebody that's intellectual, that's into college and collegiate and being smart.
Okay.
And she taught me how to learn and taught me Arabic and just taught me how to have worldly ways by traveling. We used to go to D.C. and travel. My stepdaddy, they were just very, not strict, but they were the kind of people that believe in letting your kids just experiment.
Yes.
Like my mama let me we lived out by Beckley Center and Oak Cliff, D. Hayes Street. Even though in that area, she just let him don't bother my son. He ain't bothering him. He maybe a little hyper a little bit. I mean, he get a little fidgety, but he don't, some people that in a school back then, they'll put you on something called Ritalin to calm you down. When I went to
They tried to hit you with that.
yeah, my mama say ain't nothing wrong with my son. You know how black women about their kid.
Yes.
I know him. He like you. That's why he's so excited.
Yeah.
So my mama was kind of like my protector, believe it or not. When she passed, a part of me passed with her.
I know it.
Oh my God. When my mama died, it's like when her spirit came out, I never seen nobody pass before.
Yeah.
That was a weird feeling. So it's like a part of me left. She's like part of my superpowers.
Yes.
So my mama, they were just very pious people. A pious person, somebody that's religious and have morals, ethics, and values.
Yes.
Which come by way of conceptual integration. So I don't pretend like I'm a fool. A lot of people think they don't know me very well. They kind of put off by me because I'm eccentric, but my mama created that. She had me watching Zoom, Sesame Street.
Yes.
That's why I come from.
Zoom.
Zoom, 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 I
Come on,
zoom.
man.
Come on, give it a try.
You remember the No, that was Electric Company. I'm thinking
Electric
like,
Company.
remember the Electric
Morgan
was-
Freeman went on that. Morgan
Yes,
Freeman.
yes.
Spider-Man, he was the narrator.
I remember Zoom though.
Zoom. Lancelot Link, Secret Chimp.
Yeah.
Man, all them up there.
Oh
that's-
Lord, don't take him there.
Yeah,
Look,
that's
we
what-
did this a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, we did. I had to pull out the YouTube. I pull out the
Yeah.
banana split.
Banana
song.
split.
Come on, man.
Oh my God, man, there's
on.
must have
Come
fun.
I hit the Sigmund
La
and Sea
la la,
Monsters.
Sigmund, the Sea Monster,
Lord.
Johnny and Scott are friends.
Yeah.
My mama used to
Oh.
love me to watch that stuff.
Don't
Yes.
Picasso.
And
Yeah.
whether she realized it enough, I went to school called SS Connor, and I started learning like singing them with them Caucasian kids getting bust out there,
Yeah.
and Martha Turner Riley and John B. Hood, and I went to all them schools and I listened to that.
John B. Hood.
I started mixing that stuff up. That's how I became so eccentric. My
Yes.
mama cultivated that.
How old were you when y'all moved to South Dallas?
I'd probably say about 15, 14, somewhere in that area. You know, I forgot.
Yes.
I know it's when I went to Martha Turner Riley. And I moved to South Dallas twice. We moved, we got some little money, and black people get money, moved to Cedar Hill and Lancaster.
Yeah.
We moved out there.
To the suburbs.
To the suburbs. That's when you had money. You moved to Cedar Hill, Lancaster, Duncanville.
Yeah, DeSoto.
DeSoto. My stepdaddy got a good job. We moved out there and then he lost it and we had to go back. So I say I moved to started off in Oak Cliff. Maceo Smith went there ninth.
Already.
And then I moved to South Dallas, I say about 14 to 15, somewhere in that range. I don't remember.
When you had the Maceo over there off of Leadbetter or the Maceo?
The old Dr. Breedlove.
Yeah.
The young man.
The Nolan Nestor's.
Nolan.
I'm going to tell you something. Dr. Donnie L. Breedlove.
Yes.
I know her well.
That's a living institution.
She was my principal in elementary school.
Wow.
Yes.
She used to be on that walkie-talkie.
She's paddled me a couple times.
Young man, you could not get away from that lady. Let me say it like this. They don't make principals like her no more.
Yes.
She was a shrewd woman, and she knew everybody that belonged at that school. Like,
Yeah. We had some historical people just thinking about it. We had our vice principal. His name was Robert Townsend.
Robert Towns.
He was a player.
Okay.
Oh, he was a player, bro. Oh, everybody that's from Robert L. Thornton from my era, they know Robert Townsend
Wow.
was a player. And guess whose house he used to live on?
Who?
If I say Redbird Lane over by Adwell, who lived over there?
Snake?
No, it's somebody. Oh no, wait,
Oh.
somebody famous.
I don't know.
Johnny Taylor.
Oh wow.
He
You just told me
lived in
something
Johnny.
new.
He lived in Johnny Taylor's old house.
Wow.
Yes, right
Yeah,
there.
man.
He did. And
I
then-
love that Dallas history like that,
and
though.
then one of my teachers was the sister to Miss Peoples, Yarborough People.
Y'all brought people. I think she
Yeah.
went to Lancaster, one of them.
Yeah, so we had one of the sisters was our
Yeah.
teacher. Well, yeah, so we had a couple good.
Dallas got a rich history.
Yes, I'm just thinking about that as I'm talking.
Well, I have a question. So you mentioned going to John B. Hood. At what point were you in the Grove? What was it?
When I went to Hood, believe it or not, I wasn't even living in the Grove. I've lived in the
really?
Grove when by Shake Rather Than Roll when I was a baby.
Yes.
Okay.
Remember Shake Rather roller coaster? Where you
Yeah.
ride the go karts? But when I went to John B. Hood, I lived in Dixon Circle, right across the street from Lee's grocery store, in that little apartment right there on the corner.
Yes.
I was living in Dixon Circle right there, right across the Lee's.
What's the name of them apartments? Was
Oh my God, what's the name of the apartment?
Prince Hall?
No, they're right on the end, right by the train track.
Okay.
Right across the street from Lee's grocery store. I used to go and get them jungle juice.
Is that the only school you went to in Pleasant Grove, or did you?
I went to John B. Hood, but that's only because I lived in Dixon. They shipped us.
Yeah, because
Okay.
see, Dixon
Yeah.
was right there by
Yeah.
that bridge.
But
Okay,
yep,
I was about to ask
What that
my
CFR?
question about
yes, right there by
the
the little train track.
Yeah, you go right there, boom. You
They
in
consider
Pleasant
that
Grove.
Pleasant Grove.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I really,
You better not tell them boys in Dixon that.
yeah, they don't like that. But really, that's how when I went to school,
It's on the board.
they made us go to school out there.
Yeah, it's on the
And,
board.
but I was like, why am I going to school in Pleasant Grove when I live in South Dallas?
Yeah.
But that's what
It's close.
it's close, right on that borderline. It's like Pleasant Grove. I know.
Make a right and damn,
Yeah.
you're in Pleasant Grove.
You know your Dallas history. A lot of,
Yes.
and I know the young cats might get mad about that, but when we was coming up, we didn't have no choice.
Yeah, we had to drive around.
Yeah.
We had to go. If you wasn't scared, you drove
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
So you moved to South Dallas. 14, 15.
Yeah.
How was that transition from Oak Cliff to South Dallas?
To be honest with you, when I first moved to South Dallas, I was kind of intimidated by South Dallas. A lot of people scared of that city.
Yes,
That
they
part
are.
of there.
They are.
I ain't gonna lie, I went to Lincoln. I'm on my first day walking to Lincoln.
Yeah.
Going out by Good Luck was still open back then.
Yeah.
Right there by the Grounds Barbershop. They been playing the video games and all that. Right. I remember when Snake them did that video, that barbershop where they shot that.
Yeah,
I remember.
Traces,
I know where that Mr. Blues was still open and
Yeah,
Reese's Record Shop. So my going to Oak Cliff, being a guy like me, I'm kind of, believe it or not, kind of look timid a little bit, but my stepdaddy broke me out of that.
Yeah.
He said, "You too timid. Just stand on me. Just show me how to do a little
Good.
Oh yeah.
tough me up a little bit because he can see that I was a little timid a little bit, so he'd be up on me.
Yeah.
Because my mama, sometimes she was too protective of me.
I feel you.
And I had to break myself out of that.
I
But
feel you.
it was very intimidating living in South Dallas. That's back in the day when they had all the Jamaicans and stuff. A lot of
Yes,
people don't
it
know
was.
that. They had the Yo Dogs and the Yo Trucks.
Yep.
That was very very intense for an eccentric hip hop guy like
What
me.
year was that?
86, 87, something like that.
Oh,
In
yeah.
that range like that. That's when
yeah.
they had Curtis Blow.
Curtis Blow, my dog.
Mac Vo, Devo X. I went to
What's
school
up,
with all
Devo?
them.
Yeah.
Devo X.
Yeah, what's up? My dog.
All of them. I mean, they was on Yo Records.
Yeah.
Destiny. They was some of the first
Destiny.
guys singing.
Yes,
Gary Harris. I went to school with all of them.
Destiny was the group that was on the Curtis Blow.
Oh my, yeah,
That was
Curtis Blow.
label,
I used to watch them shoot dice in front of Lincoln.
I read
They
it.
don't even know a little. I was so bad for they kind of forgot about me, but I was always there in the corner. GTR, Quentin Black, Quentin Banks.
Yes.
Quentin Banks.
Quentin Black, I got a
Shout
picture.
out Quentin Black.
If you go into Lincoln right now and go look in the office and see our class, you see me and Quentin on that little class picture.
Yeah.
Quentin has always been the way he is.
Yeah, talented.
Top notch MC, producer on that first guy, but on that 909, he lived in South Dallas. I think he lived by the Fair Park, kind of like the East Part.
Yes, yeah, right
Quentin
there on the
Banks.
side.
Yeah, Quentin, legend.
So when did the music bug bite you then?
We got to take that back, but that's a good question. My mom and them, like I said, they Muslims, and we went to go see the Honorable Elijah Muhammad speak. And
Wow.
kids in Washington D.C., that's how I started rapping. And kids, if they got a good spirit, they like your daughters. If they meet other kids and they just naturally link up.
Yes.
We went to go
especially my
see.
little one.
Yeah.
Do you remember what year that was?
84, 83, 84.
1984.
My mama took me to go see Imam Warfdeen Muhammad, may rest in peace, to go in D.C., and I seen this guy. He's like,
Yeah.
how you do that? That's what I asked him. On the way there, I'm listening to Fat Boys and Nucleus and Jam On It. I'm
yeah.
telling my age.
Oh, yeah,
Jam
yeah.
On It on the way
Oh,
on
yeah.
under the Walkmans. That's what we had back then.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. When I get there, I said, this dude is doing what I heard on the radio. It's just like, that dude was like, I wish I'd have kept his name. but I don't remember his name. He said, "Hey man, I got a place. I know a place where the microphone is with an imam speaking." And I went up, but I didn't know where the whole convention was. And they said, "Who did that?" That was me. And I fell in love. I fell in love with the hip hop. I go into a Islamic convention in Washington D.C. in '84. Matter of fact, I got a picture of me, my mom, and my sister in front of the White House with a jam box with a K104 stick on it. I'm sitting in front of it to show proof.
Yes.
So that's how I got rapping. I heard a dude do it. Like, wow, I thought there was only somebody like on TV. I never like. You know how we in Dallas?
Oh yeah.
Like, wow, he can rap. Yeah. And that's when I stayed across the street from Nanette Lee.
Yeah.
On DeHaye Street. She lived right across the street from me.
Oh. Shout out Nanette Lee.
Nanette Lee. She the one. That's how I got into. How I started getting popular. Nanette Lee really was a big part of it. She let me do the Skip Murphy morning show intro.
Yeah.
So I thank Nanette Lee. Me and Jane from Irrigasm. She let us do that. We was going to radio day. That's how I'm just trying to make a long story short as I possibly can. Okay. I don't want to jumble it all in, but that's how I got into rap. My mom and them, and how I started making my name. I'm from South Dallas. I'm from Oak Cliff, and I seen everybody being a certain way. I like, you know what? I got to stand out. So I started reading, like watching Abbott and Costello, Three Stooges, people that's avant-garde. I started getting magicians. What's the name?
See?
Well, you know, all them like that. What's the people? They got the ventriloquists.
The brothers.
The ventriloquists?
Like, no.
Laurel and Hardy.
Not Laurel and Hardy. They two black guys.
Two black guys?
Willie and Lester.
Oh.
Tyler and Lester, remember that?
Yes.
I started watching people like them. I started being even though I'm from the hood, I started being attracted to things that was kind of obtuse and things that's against the grain.
Yes.
Because even though I was eccentric, I still had that darkness in me, believe it or not. You can be from South Dallas, you can be all articulate as you want, but I still had it in me.
Yeah,
so
still a nigga.
I'm trying not to curl. I don't want to curl. I got to look on the face.
You saw it, huh?
Yeah, I seen that look, but
I didn't cuss.
We was still a nigga, but I had to do what I took. So I started getting in eccentric and observing, like learning Chisholm Bop. That's a mathematical equation you can do about there with your numbers. I started doing anything that was intellectually inclined. And so I just got obsessed with it. I started teaching myself how to talk backwards, looking at every time I'm passing by numbers like 5, 10, 15, 20. My mind, that's how my mind worked. And I started seeing how much intellect I can obtain in my brain. I gotta
ask you something.
What?
Why learn to talk backwards? You practicing for a sobriety test?
I don't know, man. I just wanted to be that guy from a rough neighborhood. Like I lived in Oak Cliff, like with Aaron Dudley and all them.
No, I just mean
Tyrone
like
Cook and all them.
Study behind it. Like
I'm just telling you why I did.
I
just said I want to be different.
Interesting. Yeah, just be different.
Just to be different, like I said, in a neighborhood like that. I said I wanted to be around all them. Like I said, this guy named Darren Dudley's lived by me. That dude had hands.
Yeah.
Darren, them Dudleys and Tyrone Cook and Curtis. What's the name? Curtis. I went to Holmes. I was like all over this city.
Yeah.
But I started like, them dudes are tough guys. I want to be around all these tough guys. Would be eccentric.
Yeah.
Around all these, all my cousins.
Yeah.
I want to be around all these gangsters, thugs, renegades, and be the only one that's talking the way I talk. I got a kick out of that.
Oh yeah.
I'm being honest with you. Live around all them. You know how it is.
Oh yeah.
Be around them tough guys, but like, who
You like Screech?
Yeah.
You like Screech?
You Screech.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can defend myself if I want to. I just
quiet and Screech.
You know what? I met Screech one time on the radio. Before he passed. That's crazy.
Wow.
I did it radio. I wish I could find that. I did a radio interview. Screech from Saved by the Bell.
Yeah.
He was high. That dude was on.
Post Screech.
My kind of guy.
He passed away.
He never did get away from that Screech persona.
It's kind of high. I mean, look, most people who play parts like that never really shake that. I mean, look at what's the boy from Family Matters?
Urkel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jaleel White.
But he came in with Stefan too. So
Yeah,
he
but-
kind of.
But has he broken that mold? What has he done since then?
No,
Jaleel White, he's been in little
What has he
sitcoms and
done?
stuff, but
that's pretty much it. But you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Now y'all got me thinking about something. I'm kind of like, I guess I could be like a Screech or a Jaleel White.
Yes.
Because people always, even though I was part of all this stuff and Redrum and all this stuff and PPT and all that, I still get typecasted a little bit. I did it to myself, but I'm like, I know constantly.
I can see
But that's
it.
okay though.
He kind of strange a little bit. I'm really not that strange though.
But
in real life,
Pikahsso.
Okay.
But that's why everybody love you.
Right.
Everybody say, man, that's Pikahsso. You know what I'm saying? That's the talent. We go to see a Pikahsso show.
Yeah.
We listen to Picasso's music to hear Picasso's music. You know what I'm saying? If we want to hear
Somebody
NWA,
else.
yeah, we listen to NWA. You know, if I want to hear gangster, I mean, if I want to hear some intellectual and something I gotta, man, let me what that boy tripping. You know what I'm saying? We listen to Pikahsso.
Yeah, that's why I try to have a like T.I. I try to have a high lexicon of words, lexicon like your verbal artillery.
Yes.
The lexicon, that's what it's called. And my mama taught me about the art of propagation. You got now to each one teach one.
Yes.
And I follow her teachings. Believe it or not, even though she's dead, I don't believe in really just messing with a lot of women and all that adultery stuff.
Yes.
Even though I went astray, a lot of people don't know that. They think I'm just this goofy weird dude. But my mom and them, they almost like customatoed me.
Yeah.
They had me learning Arabic and stuff, and me and my sister and praying. We were very disciplined. I never had pork.
Wow.
I really was supposed to have a baby out of wedlock, but I slipped up when I got a little older.
You never.
I thought I wasn't supposed to.
You never.
No, he's talking about pork.
I've never had pork in my life.
Never.
Yeah.
Not even a pepperoni.
Never.
Well, if he was born Muslim, no.
I was born in it.
I'm asking him.
Well,
A lot of people I may have had, okay, if you have some candy corn, that's called pork byproduct, like gelatin and monodiglycerides.
Okay. Yes.
But I'm talking about a pork chop,
No, I'm
some
talking
ham
about
hocks.
some ham.
Oh,
like,
no.
like some bacon.
It smelled good.
Yeah, don't it?
I used to date this girl named Keisha.
Yeah.
She used to be cooking like,
what you find?
Oak Cliff. Remember Oak Cliff had the fine women back there. Oak Cliff
Yes.
Oak Cliff had all them Carter. Them girls went to Carter and Roosevelt.
Kimball.
Carter, Roosevelt, Kimball.
Yeah.
All of them. That's all the pretty women. She was cooking like,
Yeah.
man, them pork chops smell good.
Kimball. You said Kimball, right?
Whatever.
Yes, he did.
Kimball, Carter, Roosevelt.
Don't forget about Skyline.
I never met no women from Skyline.
Skyline had a plethora.
They did?
You like big words? A plethora.
It's a plethora.
It is.
But when I use big words, I'm not doing it to hobnog. I'm doing it to really propagate. Like I said, I'm a quinquagenarian.
Oh.
That's somebody, and you're a quinquagenarian, somebody between the ages of 50 and 59. I try to evoke knowledge. My whole thing is like sometimes the pill is so bitter, they won't digest it. So I get it with my silliness. But once people like women meet me, you know what? You're not as silly and goofy as I thought you were.
No, you kind of intelligent.
You're very smart. You're not as silly as I thought you were.
Yeah.
I thought you was a goofy dude. I'm not no fool.
Yes.
I had women try to. I've been set. They think, oh, he a suck. I'm gonna set him up. I see him. Who's that car out there? I ain't finna go up in there. You see a random car?
Yeah.
No, I ain't no fool.
Yeah.
That's my stepdaddy, but I know I'm all over the place, man. But
No, but we love it. We love it. We love it though.
Yeah, that's just how my mind worked, man. I just wanted to be a guy from the hood. From people say I know him, but I don't understand him, but I like him.
How'd you come up with the name Pikahsso?
That's a good question. Oh my God. I had a homeboy named Eric Malone. He went to Lincoln High School with me.
Okay.
He used to be more avant-garde than me, believe it or not. He was mentally advanced than I was at that particular juncture. And he used to read GQ magazine. He said, hey man, you ever heard these artists named Van Gogh and Rembrandt and Picasso? I'm Van Gogh. Your name Picasso and that we want to have a whole clique of people named after painters. And he was Van Gogh. I said, Picasso, who is that?
Yeah.
I don't know who that. I didn't even know who Picasso was. He gave it a name.
Yes.
He said, so I started studying him. I was like, wow, I like that. But a guy named Eric Malone, I went to school with. His name was Van Gogh. He went to Quentin Black, know him.
Okay.
GTR, all them South Dallas, they know Eric. So he the one gave me that name. He see this like Picasso gave me his credit. He always said, man, if I'd have known what I know now, I would have copyrighted you. With that. When I called myself Picasso, that name was like Picasso. And I just ran with it. And I'm a big proponent of phonetics, so I didn't like the way it was spelled originally.
Yes.
So I changed the phonetics up on it, and I spell it Pikahsso.
Yes.
Just to it won't be like the original Picasso.
Yes.
Who the white man or Italian, whatever he was.
You remember writing your first rap?
Oh my God. Believe it or not, one of my first raps that I remember that got me noted, that I remember, I did a Christmas rap, and I'm Muslim. And I knew the art of opportunity. Opportunity, I got that at a young age.
I thought you were going to say I knew the ops. Tell the story. Do share.
I like you. I love interviewing y'all. So it's so
ops. It's natural.
it's just so natural. It's like, hey, y'all, all y'all artists, y'all need to come check them out. It's so lovely. It's so pristine up in there and immaculate. I love it. But
thank you, Pikahsso.
Thank you, bro.
Y'all asking me, I done got lost in my thoughts.
You remember
your first
song?
I was at Lincoln and I did a Christmas rap. And they asked me to do it, but my mama, mind you, we Muslim, we don't celebrate Christmas. But I said, this is my time. I'm bashful, but I got to let this out. I said, it's Christmas time in the neighborhood. If you want you some toys, you got to be good. Never fear. Every Happy New Year. I kind of bit the end. I'll run DMC. I ain't gonna lie, but I said it in the whole crowd. Like,
Yeah.
Pikahsso was born now. That's when he really was born.
Yeah.
My stepdad and my mom and them, when I look about it, they were the incubators. And
Yeah.
my sister, bless their heart, they didn't realize what they were doing. Even though I dated this girl, I said, your mama realize what she done? I get goosebumps, but I date this chick. Your mama has no idea what she created. And she kind of passed on them, like Customato did to Mike Tyson.
Yes.
She don't know what he created. She had me reading all these philosophers and all this different stuff like that. And I don't think my mama realized it. So had me read, like, teach me the Al-Fatiha, like, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I'm learning Arabic at a young age.
Yeah.
And she taught me just being smart in mathematics. And
Do you teach any of that to your daughter?
I need to.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, bro.
So I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, pass that on.
Don't pass on what you didn't have.
You know what you just said?
Look how she looked. Huh?
You know what you just said?
What?
Reach one.
Teach one.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm glad you said that, Jazzy K. Because I was telling somebody the other day, James, my homeboy James, we still close. James said Pikahsso. Shep.
Yeah, what's up,
Here
Shep?
you go. What up, James? I love you. I talked to him on the way here.
What's up, Shep?
But I was telling Jane all this knowledge. I would feel bad leaving the earth with this knowledge that I have here.
You gotta pass it.
It got to be passed on. I don't know how. That's like stuff like this. That's why I use words, but not to. I don't want to. I was raised by my grandmama and them, so I have a soft heart for old people. They taught me how to. When we used to shuck peas when grandmama Aberdeen, Mississippi, with my grandmama. I'm a country boy at heart too, but I get nervous when you say that, Jazzy. I'm glad you brought that up because I need to pass that on.
You do.
I feel selfish sometimes.
Is she in Georgia or is she here?
My daughter?
Yes.
My daughter was in Georgia, and then she lived in Arlington. Now she in Carolina with her mama.
Okay.
She was in Arlington. My daughter, like me, kind of do her own thing.
Yeah.
Even though she tried to fight.
Well,
Free spirit.
none of that matters now because there's Zoom and there's FaceTime.
Yeah.
And
Do your kids ever try to fight who they really are?
Come on now.
The inner Bobo, that inner Jazzy K, but it's them.
Yeah, I got my oldest.
Yeah, but that's who you are.
Yeah.
Just...
My oldest did.
But
I think she still fights it. But my young one, oh my God.
She full buck on embracing it.
Can you imagine? I mean, just think about it. Bobo and Jazzy K had a baby.
Wow.
Imagine that baby.
Wow.
She on 10 times 10.
But what I've always known about you, what I like about people like you and you yourself personally, I like a person that's just straightforward and direct. Yeah. No matter what it is, you're not sugarcoating. I'd rather a person be straight up and frank. They would call you being a very frank person. Yeah. That means people like that's cussing. I actually think them the most sincere people. Believe it or not, because they not trying to put on a air as a facade.
Sometimes it's because they don't know any other words.
Well, what you mean cursing?
Now people that just kind of raw like you. Yeah. You gotta like you and
not that you.
I'm trying to think of people that got like I met Pimp C before in the studio. I've been in the studio with him before. I can tell that story too. But Pimp C was kind of rough, just to the point. Goo like that. Just
matter of fact, yeah.
And I'm like that. Fish is like that.
Exactly.
DJ Fish is like that.
Shout out to my brother.
Fish.
What's up, Fish?
Shout out to my brother.
I love DJ Fish.
Me too, man.
Who can hate Fish?
For real.
Okay.
But
that's somebody I get out of bed for.
I
love Fish.
For real. Big time.
Money, Waters, all of them. Family.
Oh, yeah. Big time family.
Money, Water. But anyway, well, I'm so lost again. Talking y'all like...
No, I get you. I get you back.
Off track talking about your daughter. And
I need to give that knowledge. And that's the reason why I did the puppet. A lot of people think I'm doing that puppet to be silly, but I studied puppets. They help people in need, like in cancer patients and older people and senior citizens home. It's a good way to implement the knowledge in kids. They'll take it. So that's why I did it.
Okay.
Like Lil Picky. That's why I came with just try to do something a little different. Yeah. I don't want to be it's too much negativity in hip hop. So I try my best to stay away from anything negative and downgrading. Even though I have,
you know what, the knowledge that you have and that you gain, young black kids need to hear that. So you need to find you a way to.
Yeah.
And hopefully
you have the energy. I could see you passing on that knowledge to some kids.
And that's what I want to do. Just
you do like kids, right?
I love them.
Yeah.
Even though sometimes I've dated a few women like your kid.
Oh yeah,
okay. Them kids. All right,
they worse than baby.
I dated this girl one time. Kid put some chocolate on my white jeans. I like to dress. I like to look like the music. You see the I'm like, hey, you better get him.
You better get this little nigga.
He ain't that
about to bow this little. Reach and grab and get an elbow. Who said that?
I don't know who.
Come on, because you supposed to be my guy.
Random quizzes.
Reach and grab and get elbow.
You lost me, Bobo.
Chuck D, Public Enemy.
Ooh. Speaking of Chuck D, I got a Chuck D story. Chuck D, I opened up and he was so nice to me in D.C.
Wow.
Chuck D is the reason why I started wearing a P hat. When I was rocking in D.C. one time for Windy Day, I knew Windy Day.
Ooh,
Before she got to deal with Cash Money, she used to call us from. She called us
Holla
from.
at me.
She called us on the Red Rum and told us not to sign. We got to deal with Red Rum. She calling me personally on the phone. That's when people don't know that. Wendy Day.
She said, "Don't sign with
don't
Red
sign
Rum."
with don't sign with Mercury.
Oh,
Okay.
She said that's an artist graveyard.
it is. Yeah.
That's what she told me. We had the distribution deal with Red Rum, Wendy Day. So shouts out to her. But
Shout out.
But when I did the little thing, Chuck D was there, and 3 times though, EST, I'm Greatest Man Alive. That's when I met Chuck D and Buckshot, Shorty, and all them Helter Skelter. We was out there in DC, and I met Chuck D. I said, man, he had the P hat.
That's dope. That's
I'm start rocking the P.
He in my top. He used to be in my top 5.
Chuck D dope.
Oh man,
and he got a good spirit.
I bet.
And he's a erudite too. Erudite. I want little kids. And Jazzy K said that your kids look the word up.
Vocabularies. Erudite. Look at that camera and tell them the word.
A erudite. That's somebody that's basically somebody that's inclined to that likes knowledge.
Yes.
Didactic is somebody that's inclined to teach. A didactic spirit, somebody that's inclined to teach. So
I think you got a little of both. You need to.
You've been sleeping on your didactic
part.
part.
On these gems. So you still like to read a lot?
I don't read like I used to. Everything on YouTube, so I become mentally lazy a little bit.
Haven't we all?
I like to just get it through like
Audible.
hear the audibles.
Look.
Yeah.
But back in the day, we had to read like.
Sometimes I like to just hold the book though, but for the most part,
Encyclopedia Brown. I just read like Pippi Longstocking. Remember?
Audible be coming.
I used to read all them kind of books. Remember them books?
Come on, man.
Pippi Longstocking.
What's the other one? We just talked to the Hardy Boys.
Hardy Boys and Nancy Drew. What?
Come on, man.
He just said Hardy Boys and Nancy Drew mystery.
Yeah,
we telling our age up in here.
Yeah, we should read all that. That boy said Pippi Longstocking.
Yeah,
I had to show up.
Cooler. The studio up there, that's where they got that from. Pippi Longstocking.
Villa Cooler?
The studio on South Dallas.
Yeah, I've been there.
That's what
Shout out to my guys, Finesse Kenny.
Kobe Savage and them be up there. Finesse Kenny and
K-Rock
and Ricky the Rapper.
Yeah. What's up, baby?
Villa Cooler, that's what Pippi Longstocking, that's what she had her place at when she was a kid. Her little orphanage. That's what they called it that.
I might have to.
Matter of fact, they studio is right where Erykah Badu lived, right by their studio. Erykah Badu used to play. I know that sound crazy. They play with us at the YMCA like kids.
Yes.
Before, when she was Apples. She used to be at the Moreland South.
What happened to TJ, man?
Killer T. Oh, my God.
Man, what happened to
TJ? Man, you making me think of all these stories. Shouts out to Killer TJ and Apples. They was the first people signed to a label called Black Lion Records with Ray Williams. He had a drive-in record label and Fresh Ones.
Oh, the Fresh Ones.
That's D-Man and B-Ski. D-Man the one brought that East Coast flavor to Dallas. I don't care what nobody say. D-Man and Rob's and Bad Boy Rob, the Fresh One. They were signed to
I remember the Fresh Ones.
Black Line. They got a 45. You flip it over, it was the Deaf Ones, which is Erykah and TJ. You said TJ. Yeah. That's for female artists, man. You need to get her on here. Man, you got me goosebumps.
Yeah, where is she at?
She on Facebook. Tawana Austin.
Yeah.
I'm one of the first MC.
Apples and DJ.
Apples and DJ. They was on the Black Line Records, and believe it or not, we was finna get, me and my homeboy Bernard Woods, Dr. Love, we was gonna get signed up, but I guess we wasn't popular enough. But that's how I got they 45. And I put it one time, Erica said, how you get that? I hit it on Twitter. She said, how you get that? I had that since I was a little kid. And Erica used to live around us in South Dallas. We went to Moreland Branch, which was the first time I seen Snake, Big Al, and Castle on the Rock at the they on Profile Record Jacket. Yeah. I kept passing by them as a kid so they can notice me. They was at the Moreland Branch, not Moreland Branch, the South Dallas YMCA.
Did they know?
Oh, behind X-Line. No, they didn't notice me. But they
for y'all who don't know, I'm explaining. We all talk fast. We talking like everybody know. Erykah Badu used to be. Her rap name was Apples. So Apples that we're talking about is Erykah Badu. She was a bad MC.
She could rap.
Man, she could still rap.
That's what I knew her.
She could still rap. I heard her do something. She get the little 4 balls or something. 4, 6, 8 balls. Yeah.
Badu South Dallas, man.
She still got it. Yeah, she's straight hood. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I remember Badu riding around in a little cold car. Now, matter of fact, I got an Erykah Badu movie that the world haven't seen.
Ooh.
I got it in my box.
And shout out Nay-Rock.
Nay-Rock.
Shout out to my homegirl Nay-Rock.
You know what's crazy? I didn't remember Nay-Rock when I was in South Dallas. Maybe she was too young.
You remember she used to come out of the radio station.
But I knew her when she was older though.
Oh yeah.
I didn't. But as a kid,
I didn't meet her until she was older.
But I remember your sister Erykah, because Erykah used to be X-Line. Remember X-Line?
Yes.
And right behind it is the YMCA.
Oh yeah, I know.
Like right there on South on Pine Street, that area.
Pine, yes.
Yeah, Pine.
Yeah.
While we telling stories, why don't you tell us your Pimp C story?
Might as well.
Yeah, I want to say that. Hey,
give it.
I was in my time meeting Pimp C and Bun B. They was in a studio called the Dream Circle.
Oh yeah.
Over Oak Cliff, right behind Grandy's, and they was recording a song called "Acting Bad."
Everybody been over there.
With Cabal, D Style, rest in peace, and it was produced by Google and Carol Puncho.
What's up, Poncho?
And I met, and that's when Pimp C came in. Pimp C came in. He was kind of I know it's his thing, but he was kind of standoffish a little bit, kind of maybe a little mean a little bit, kind of like this.
Yeah,
Like this. He would not bust one verse until they paid him his money.
Hey.
well, that's what it's
And
about.
I know, but he the first person to show me don't rap until you get your funds.
Yes.
And then when he got the money, acting bad, nothing running. He started acting bad. He got in a wrote his rap. And he just loosened up after that. So that was I watched him and Bun B just rip, and Bun B, this nigga got skill. He a problem. And Bun B told me, man, I really wish RCA would have let us be in the commercial with when they had all the rappers being Voltron and all. He said that to me. I remember that. Bun B told me that in the lobby of Dream City. Man, I really wish that we were mad that they didn't let us be on the commercial with all the, like the Decepticons. They had all them famous, like like I was saying, Bun B, he was telling me, remember they had a commercial with Sprite?
Yes.
They had the Goody Mob, all them like Hero. Bun B said, man, I really wish you was been in that. I don't know why he told me that. I don't know if he remember that, but he told me that.
Well, he type of dude, he's kind of like you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, in growing up.
Yeah.
An avid reader, kind of eclectic.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bun was different, bro. That's why he's highly, 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 highly intelligent, man.
His vocal intonations is very clear.
Oh,
the way he speaks, I'm like, wow.
Oh, yeah.
I listen to your vocal intonation, your vocal tones, how he speaks and how he delivers his diction is very clear like this. Like, man, Bun, I said, Bun, be smart.
Very much so.
How he delivers his word. But I remember him telling me that, and just being in the studio when it was cool, my homeboy Lil Daddy told me he still got Pimp C lyrics. The ones he wrote for that?
Yeah, he left them.
He left them. He said, I still got them. He told me like a month ago, Lil Daddy from Redrum said, I still got them lyrics. So that was my story of being with Pimp C and Bun B in the studio. I got to actually send him, like, talk to Pimp C.
Yeah.
Pimp C was a little more serious than Bun B. He seemed like he was kind of,
He was the business.
like Bun B was just ready to rap. Pimp C, like, I ain't rapping to the, okay.
Yeah.
He did it real quick, acting back, did the hook, and they left. It was very quick.
And Google was there?
Gugu and Carol.
I'm trying to remember, was that before the time?
That was like 1999. Because
Okay.
Cabal had their Walking Half Dead. Remember Cabal?
Okay, well, let me tell you what happened. Before that, we had gone down to y'all had the office downtown, right?
Yeah. Deep Ellum, yeah.
Yeah, at around the same time, right?
Yeah, we still had the office down there, yeah.
So one time we go down there, I'm surprised you wasn't there.
No, I wasn't there.
Money Waters was there.
Okay.
Shout out to V-Dog. V-Dog was there.
What's up, V-Dog?
I was doing a song with V-Dog.
Okay.
And Chad and Google got into it that time.
I heard about that.
Maybe that was the second time they saw each other.
Okay.
So I could see that being a little standoffish.
Okay. I was like, wow, Pimp C.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't there. I heard about that.
Yeah.
I heard about that. I wasn't there, but I heard about that little incident.
Yeah, they had a little bump. You know, it wasn't nothing major.
Yeah.
It wasn't nothing with no money. Or
I can see that because Google, like Pimp C, like when he did the interview, I remember I was there. When he did the interview on your radio, a lot of people don't know
Yes.
that. I was there. All I had to do was a hoof, and I'd have been a part of history. Remember that?
Yeah,
you was there. I like, whoa. When he's going in on Skip, I like, whoa. A lot of people don't know that. I'm like, what the? I ain't never heard nothing like that on the radio. he was doing that before 50 Cent and just going in on people.
The original.
The original.
Yeah, before Charleston and all, he was doing that like, ooh.
Yeah.
Pimp C was going like, it made my goosebumps. I'm like, I was there. Remember that? He called in. He said, Pikahsso, chill out, man. Pimp finna call out. Like,
okay.
I didn't even want to say nothing. Bobo like, something just told me don't say nothing. Bobo kind of was orchestrating the whole interview. He was the conductor. I just sit back and let it happen.
Yeah.
But I can see Pimp C and Gugu getting into it because Gugu's like a no nonsense kind of guy too. So I could see that. But Gugu and probably Pimp too, both under all that, they both got good hearts. Because going for Gugu, I would never got a chance to tour all over the country. They took me all over we had that deal Gugu and Redrum and Zero.
So tell me how you met Gugu. How did you meet that?
I met Gugu because me and James. We wanted to get in the music game, so we started passing our flyers like up there to Lakeside and stuff.
Yeah.
And Jimmy Porch, I don't know if you know a guy named Jimmy Porch had Final Fridays.
That's Miss Cassie. We know Jimmy Porch.
Yeah, Jimmy Porch.
We know him very well.
If it wasn't for him, I was at he paid us some money to pass our flyer. We just want to get in the industry. Yeah. We was passing at Lakeside. He said, pass them out at Lakeside. He went to check. We did it, and I ran Zero. What's up, man? Zero ran up on y'all promote. Yeah, what's your name promotion? Game Type. We just said it, Game Type promotion. He said, yo. Oh yeah, what's your name, Pikahsso, yo? He said, we got how much you trying to do it for? We just made up a price. So he said, meet me down here at the studio. We went down to the studio. I see Gugu up in there.
Yeah.
I'm like, who is this? I never seen nobody. He said, what's your name, fool? I don't even know him.
He aggressive.
I said,
aggressive.
So, huh? Pikahsso, you rap? Yeah. Let me what you got. I said, I'm flick with my, I forgot, whatever rap I say. He said, put it on my album.
Dang.
It's just that quick.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like, I don't even know him. I said, I already got that for some say, fool, you gonna put my album or what? I like, damn.
Sir, yes,
I like, I said, I got that, you know, back then them verse meant a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I like, man, I got this verse. Somebody say, man, you gonna put my album what? So I do it. Next thing you know, I'm meeting with Kim Bahari and
Ernie Phillips.
Eric, you know, all of them. What's that?
Yo Records.
No, Yo Records, Midwest.
Well, that was Yo Records. Yeah.
Kim Bahari.
I know Kim.
Kim, that white boy, Kim Bahari was stripping and everybody, Cotton and Southwest Wholesale.
Yeah.
But I met Gugu through Zero. And Zero is how I met them. Me and Jane was promoting at Lakeside.
Okay.
And we met Zero, and Zero calls down the office to promote. And next thing you know, they started. I knew about computers. Zero, this little dude smart. I was
You know how Kim them got in the rap game?
How?
Nemesis.
Shouts, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's how they got in.
I remember Yo Records though.
Well, Your Records came after the contract.
And they like
Nemesis.
PKO was down with them too, right?
Exactly.
Tony Jaye and all them.
I'm gonna tell you who else was down with him. Mac. You know who Mac is?
Devo.
No. Mac from No Limit, the one that went to jail.
He was.
Yeah, he was a little boy then.
I didn't know that. You just learned me something new.
Yeah, he was a little boy.
Okay, I didn't know that.
And Gregory D. and
Manny Fresh.
Yes.
Oh, boy, you taking them back, boy.
Gregory D.
sure
and Manny
He said
Fresh.
Gregory D. And they was on RCA at one point.
They was on Your Records.
Then after they got a deal.
Yeah.
Cause I remember I had they vinyl one time.
Remember they had the With the World?
Yep.
Yeah, that was on Your Records.
It's so much rich history.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Cottonmouth. I knew Cottonmouth before he was Cottonmouth. When I owned Cottonmouth. He had a group called Maximum Factor. Jesse Jess.
Yes.
He used to be over by Bonanza.
Yep.
He stayed behind on apartment by Bonanza. My
Shout out, Cottonmouth.
homeboy Dion Dawson. I got someone I want you to meet. He can help you out. I went with Cotton.
Yep.
And I went over Cottonmouth house, and he stayed behind Bonanza over there, like by Toledo Road, or by kind of like going towards Town East Mall.
Yes.
It's some apartments over behind the Bonanza. I went over Cottonmouth house. I was young, probably like 17 to 18. My homeboy took me to the house, but Cotton don't remember that. Maybe he do, but I remember meeting Cottonmouth back then though. So Cottonmouth was part of the very important part.
Oh, yes.
God, so much stuff in my brain. Talking to y'all it's conjuring up all these. That's why I get a little nervous about hip hop. That means I love it. That's
I
love.
love it too, bro.
It makes me get goose pimples.
Well, keep those goose pimples, because I have a question for you that
Ask me.
might be kind of hard.
Ask
Maybe not.
Okay.
Tell us your top 3 favorite songs of yours.
You got to go back.
Wow, my favorite 3 songs like hip hop.
No.
Your
songs
your
Oh, mine?
that you've
Yeah.
recorded.
Oh wow. The song that I like that started off, I think that really got me out there was like song Boing. I hit a doorknob.
remember Boing.
Boing. I hit the back of a doorstop.
Yeah.
And it made
You
me a
make
little
that
boing.
sound?
I thought I'd make a song about that. I'm just how my brain works.
Yeah.
But I know I had the whole crowd. And Tony Knight let me perform that at rest in peace, Tony Knight.
Jamie's.
He let me perform Boing at Jamie's.
Wow.
Him and K-Rock. Rest in peace, Tony Knight.
For real.
Club legend around him, James Price and
Exactly.
Keith and them.
Keith.
They were
Look,
running
Keith.
it. They were running it. Keith.
They ran the city.
There was a triple vortex of vortices. It's
Come
3.
on, man.
A triple vortex.
Come on, man.
A trifecta of club. They were James Price, Tony Knight, and Keith.
Look, Keith.
Little Keith, yeah. Had kind of like,
That's my dog.
don't take no mess. I remember them. But he let me perform Boing. I'm like, wow, they let me perform Boing. It's Crips, Bloods all up, and I'm performing Bloods with James. Boing, da 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 da. They're like, who is this little dude? Boing, you know me.
Yeah.
Boing, who is it? Everybody, Boing. I said, everybody did it. And then I say Verb. My song Verb. That got me real popular too. Like, but I never really crazy about it. It got me real popular just by word of mouth. I never really cared about the radio. I say Boing, Verb, and God, my last one, my most popular. Maybe if I was doing that PPT stuff.
Yeah.
PPT was a powerful entity with me.
It was.
Probably frustrated. PPT was probably one of my most. We did the Dallas Maverick theme song. That's what I say.
Shout out to
The
Edie.
Dallas T.D. Not rest in peace. Let me take that back.
Whoa, for a shot. We're going to
T.D. is sick.
Yes.
Let me take that back.
Yeah.
T.D. is sick. He got Parkinson's.
Yes.
He's very sick. You seen him at the thing.
Yeah. I took a picture.
But
of him.
I love T.D. But
Yes.
him, Picnic, and T.D., that was my most powerful song, the Dallas Maverick theme song.
Yeah.
Thank you to, where's the camera? Thank you to Mark Cuban.
Yes.
Mark Cuban changed our life.
How did the PPT thing come? Because I remember that came about.
2006.
Yeah, that was
My birthday, February 1st, 2006. I remember the exact day. I wrote it down.
We was still.
Yep, still doing
Block
this. Yep.
Party. Yeah, I remember.
Show up. Man. PPT, I think, and I'm not being arrogant, but I think PPT is single-handedly, for like far as like the underground artists, I think we're a very pivotal part of them eccentric,
Oh, yes.
them eccentric underground artists.
Yes.
We made it possible. Guys like me, Picnic, and Tahiti.
Yes.
Man, I see so many guys following our little blueprint. That's what I say, the butterfly effect. You know, one little tree hit this limb and hit that limb and cause a tornado way over here.
Yes.
It's
Yeah,
just
buddy.
you each one, and you don't even realize your imprint. Like for instance, this Super Tight is it's like the butterfly effect of Pimp C.
Yes.
It's his fingerprints all over it. It's
Yes.
Super Tight.
Yes,
But I
yes.
think PPT, we started on my birthday. I did a song called Verb. Well, remember when we did it downtown, really red and Goo and all of we had the whole downtown in different colors. When I did it, I had no idea it was going to take off like that. And everybody said, who did the video? No, who did the beat? Picnic. Who did the vocals? Pikahsso. Who did the video? Tahiti. Y'all should be a group. At that particular time, Tahiti and Picnic, they wasn't used to all that fan mail. I remember I was real popular back then. I was getting a whole lot of fan mail. Whole tons of it. And email, they said, man, Pikahsso, we do a group. I don't know. I'm going to do my own thing. Yeah. On my birthday, hey, man, we got a group called PPT. You in it. February 1st, 2006. I never forget. I was finna go kick it with my girlfriend. I won't say her now. I was finna say her name. Woo, whoa. I was finna kick it with my girlfriend. Said, we got a group called PPT. You in it. I talked to a guy named Alan Cohen, a Jewish guy named Alan Cohen. He said, Pikahsso, about a week before that, I want you to do the Dallas Maverick song. When I made the announcement by PPT, he said, hey, you think you can get, instead of you doing it, you think it'd be better if y'all two do it? I thought, don't be selfish, Pikahssos. That's the time when, as artists, you got to be a businessman. Don't be selfish. Them little selfish acts can ruin your whole career. That's when you got to, being selfish can ruin your career.
Yes, it will.
I like, you know what, Pikahsso, you more powerful. But like Picnic said, I don't believe in plagiarism. We more powerful as a three, like a tripod. See that tripod?
Yes.
Without one of them legs going to fall over. Picnic used to always say that. That's his words. So when I did it, we did it, and the next thing you know, it just PPT hit this city. I don't know if y'all remember the PPT movement that hit this city like magic.
Oh yeah.
Man, we had no radio play. We do shows. There'd be so many people. We was on all them ESPN, Fox 4 dudes, all that stuff. Go and look online.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, Fox 4 dudes because of Mark Cuban. That's a video of me and Mark Cuban on I got online. Kiss 106, Billy the Kid, and the guy Kid Craddock. I met all them people, but it happened because I met a Jewish guy named Alan Cohen. Thank you, Alan Cohen. That dude
connect the dots.
He just helped me out. Meeting him, I didn't realize meeting him would do that. I didn't realize. You get back and think on that stuff like meeting this guy, Ned Lee. I had no idea that I'd be up there with Mark Cuban. We multi-billionaire.
Oh really?
I'm Mark Cuban shot me at the game give me free Southwest airline tickets. Yeah. Mark Cuban.
Really?
So I thank Mark Cuban for that. I wish you can get him on here.
I just saw him on Real Life Street Stars.
Oh, yeah. Mark Cuban is a down-to-earth dude. He changed my life. I don't care what nobody say.
Oh, really?
When I went upstairs, I was kind of like Pikahsso.
Yeah.
When I went downstairs, the day I met Mark Cuban, hey, you Pikahsso, that quick. He on ESPN. Pikahsso, I heard you on We're Rowdy, Loud and Proud. All them little white kids, they had making picnic rings. If I'd have known what I know now, I wish I had a power like a Kevin A or a James, really.
Yeah.
Somebody that Kevin A know his business stuff,
yes,
whether people want to admit it or not. He's one of them early executives, and they don't get enough credit in Dallas.
Exactly.
Kevin A, it just is what it is.
Shout out Kevin A.
Kevin A, a powerful bit. I always admired him from a distance. James, good powerful businessman like that. Yeah. If I'd have had somebody like him, we could have got way more out of that. I think we didn't have the right people in our corner. It's all about having them ducks lined up. But shouts out, to answer your question, Boeing, Verb, and the PPT, that did it.
That's what's up.
That was just so much powerful. I think a lot of people don't thank God, but thank you, God, and thank you, Mark Cuban and Picnic in Tahiti. Already. That's part of my history, man.
And I got a crazy question.
Yeah, what's up?
Because we did Redrum, we did PPT.
Yeah, Redrum.
I'm trying to go over all the big parts of your life. Yeah. Let's talk about the Dirty South Block Party.
Let's do it, man.
How did you get involved with the Dirty South Block Party?
I got in by you.
Oh.
That's real talk. Bobo, one day I'm sitting at the house, Bobo said Pikahsso, like he hit me up today. I get a little nervous. I still get nervous to this day. When anybody hit me up, even if I'm friends with him, because I know it's something good, but I don't know what it is. If Bobo hit me up, I says, Bobo, out of respect, I'm going to reply back. Yeah. You got to respect the people. Before. Yeah. Bobo a little older than me, so you have to you have to respect them. So Bobo called me, hey, Pikahsso, man, I like what you, I don't know how he knew it, but he said, I want you to come on and do history. Like, how did Bobo know I knew about history? But he knew it. And that's before the internet. But he knew. Yeah. I don't know how you knew that. I want to ask you that. How did you know I knew that? But you knew it.
I wanted you to be more like I forgot. It was something you had done, and I had saw it. I said, man, then y'all had the orgasms.
Yep.
A lot of the artists was coming through.
Oh, my God.
And I said, man, we can use Pikahsso as like a producer to the show, give him a segment. And boom, 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 put one with the other, and it just...
You said orgasm. That's how we met Young Buck.
Yeah.
You know how many people that we helped out with their careers? The Millionaire,
Coming
Paul
through there.
Wall.
Yeah.
I remember David Banner. All of them used to come through.
Yeah.
Ludacris, Disturbing the Peace.
Yeah.
2 Chainz when he was Titty Boy.
Yes.
Tila.
Yes.
Oh man, I'm talking about little.
Which store was the best? The Redrum
Yeah, that's a good
location.
question. That wound up being the best, but the hub, I think the Genesis store was the one in Forum 303, next to my daddy. My daddy had a black bookstore right next to that, Afro Awakenings.
Forum 303.
Six Flags, maybe Six
Irving
Flags.
Mall. I thought y'all had one in
We had
Irving
one in
Mall.
all of them. It's the one at Six Flags Mall.
Oh.
That was the original. That was like the Genesis beginning.
Okay.
That's probably the most powerful because that's what we met a lot of people. We sold a lot of. 50 Cent should give us a plaque. And Nelly. 50 Cent and Nelly for that Get Rich or Die Trying and that Nellyville, that country grammar, whatever album it is.
Yeah.
We sold some. And there wasn't no, that's a double, a lot of people don't know that was a double weighted store. So your scan count for more. It was official store. You know,
That
people,
was a SoundScan store.
SoundScan store. A lot of people.
A lot of mom and pop stores back then were not SoundScan.
It wasn't SoundScan. Henry Bars.
Yes.
Oh,
Winwood.
rest in peace to Greg from Hit City. He passed away.
What's up, Greg?
Greg passed away. So we know.
The Mexican?
No, he a black guy.
Oh, what was the Mexican?
Not George Lopez in T-Town.
No, his name was Greg as well. Right down on Jefferson Street. Down on
I know who you're talking about. I can't think his name.
Yes.
Cap. That was the retail was for Cap and Ed and Cap and Bomb mixtapes. Diamond D.
Yes.
The retail.
Mr. Blues.
Mr. Blues.
Come on now.
Mr. Blues started our Starving Artist magazine.
Exactly.
I got to give Mr. Blues and his son probably Maurice Perry to do the Maurice Perry. That's Mr. Blues' son. Had the same Justin. He gave us our money to start our magazine. We interviewed Biggie, Craig Mack, and Outkast.
Starving Artist was serious.
Starving Artist. Matter of fact, we got UGK. Huh?
You and who?
Me, Aziz.
Aziz.
Slump Master. James.
Slump Master.
Big Swiss.
I wanted you to say Aziz.
Aziz. Aziz is a talented cat too.
I know he
Aziz is talented.
What's up, Aziz? You come through and holler at me, bro.
Aziz before his time. But we did Starving Artist. We interviewed
Slump
Biggie,
Master.
Slump, Biggie, Craig Mack, and I'm one of the first cats to freestyle with Andre 3000. Real talk, before Andre, I think my baby mama got mad at me and throw it. She used to watch that tape with me. That's back in the day on tape. But I was the first cat freestyle with Andre 3000. When he came to BMG with Vanessa Barrier, Billy Bowles, Billy Bowles, and Greg Powell. Rest in peace to Vanessa Barrier. They was the one
I saw
brought
Billy Bowles the other day.
Billy Bowles, a very important part of this.
We live in the same area.
Y'all do?
Yeah. I saw him at the Chick-fil-A.
Billy Bowles, they used to be out there on that's when they had an office out there on 635.
Yeah.
About Highland Park. Greg Powell, all of them. That was a very important part. But Vanessa Barry, that's how I met all them Biggie and Outkast and Craig Mack. We didn't know who they were gonna be. Goo goo.
Yeah, it's going down, baby.
What up?
So answer that question because we got to wrap it up.
Okay, yeah. What was the question again?
The Dirty South Block Party.
I got on the Dirty South Block Party.
Give me a Dirty Block besides a PMC story. Give me a Dirty South Block Party story, and then you can.
Somebody called at one time. Told me their name was Jabari, and that gorilla had just escaped. that gorilla had just escaped from the zoo. And we couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah,
Remember?
yeah,
they got mad, man. That was the fun thing I liked. Man, it was so inappropriate,
wasn't it?
It was so inappropriate. But a gorilla had just escaped. His name was Jabari. His name was Jabari. We were laughing. We didn't mean no harm, but we were so uncouth and we were so raw and so.
Hey, let me tell you something.
We were just raw,
we were
man.
not politically correct.
Not at all.
And that time we got in trouble with having them Pinkly Tars commercial. Remember that? They tried to put us like on a little band. Dave Chaos. They got mad at us.
Oh, yeah.
We were just taking it all up your back.
Yeah, smack.
How much we could get away with? We was like this before the internet.
Yeah, Kane don't win all on your chin, and we on your chin.
Put it on your mouth.
Your mouth, baby.
Skeet. Man,
Yeah,
man, we were so raw.
We had fun
Man, that was like an original White House on San Jacinto. You go there, it's not even there no more.
No.
She was there too. She a part of it. Matter of fact, if you look at the last K-O-N pamphlet they ever sent out, we in there. I had on an Echo. I know I had on an Echo outfit. Remember?
Yes.
That last little pamphlet they sent out?
Well, you remember we had the honor of doing the very last show at the house.
That's history.
We was downstairs.
Yes.
Everybody was downstairs chiefing
Thank
in
you,
the
Bobo.
office.
Yeah, Bobo, I'm a part of history because of you. That's the last broadcast of the old San Jacinto because of you. And the old White House.
It was beautiful.
San Jacinto.
We had a party in there, you know.
Oh my God, that was so much fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
And old regular, it's all scary and it's like you finna fall through.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, in the We From Dallas, they talked about that. I don't
Acorn.
think they don't think they got into it good enough. How important that the KNON building was.
Oh no, that building. They shouldn't have never tore that down.
Oh my God, that's history.
That was history.
That should be against the law to tear around. What they would call that like a monument. It's like a
landmark.
A landmark. There you go. A landmark.
Yes.
And people like you would be considered to be a living institution, like a living institution, like a Harriet Tubman or Mary McLeod Bethune or Rosa Parks.
Please stop.
We are like I'm serious.
Please stop.
Because the knowledge.
Say it again, cause
a living institution. You too.
Say it again, Pikahsso.
Because you know too.
I like the way it sounds.
A living
Listen,
institution.
I'm
That means you have a bevy of
I
knowledge.
like the way that shit sounds,
See?
Pikahsso.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Give you shout outs, baby.
Hey, shouts out. I want to shout out to my mama. She can't hear me, but rest in peace to my mama who passed away January 8th.
She
coming
can't
up.
hear you, baby. She right here.
That my mom, it make me sad think, but shouts my stepdaddy, he in town right now. Shouts out to my stepdaddy, Salama, my brother Jabril, and my sister Hanifa, my daughter Merced, who I will propagate the knowledge of since
better.
Jazzy K told me to do that.
Check
Yes.
in.
I'm gonna do that. And shouts out to Lincoln.
High School, the Tigers.
South Dallas Green. Yeah.
South Dallas, baby.
Rest in peace to my homeboy Big Hub and everybody, just my mom and them, man.
Yeah.
And y'all, thank y'all for having me on here. Shouts out to
you.
Gugu. I see Gugu for giving me a shot, taking me on the road. Me and Gugu had some crazy moments on the road. That was some of the that was some of the craziest moments ever.
We finna find out.
I wish we'd have had them back. No, and then again, I'm glad we didn't have that back
for
then.
real. Be too many
Man,
people
but
with their
Zero and
phones
Pierre,
out.
Money Waters, Jalo, all of them, man.
Already, man. The whole Red Run clip. What about Antonio?
Tonio, shouts out to
Can't
Tonio.
forget about Tonio,
Big Tonio
baby.
on the beats.
Yes.
Big Tonio.
And Peanuts. And Jalo.
Jalo and Peanut and Show and there's a whole lot of
V-Dog.
and
Yes.
J-Rock who's doing a song with Money Waters now.
Yes.
Just Epic. He was down. He used to rap. Now he sing. He got the country girl.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He was down with Red Rum
We love that.
Pierre got a liquor company now, by the way. Pierre from Red Rum got a liquor
I
company.
need some of that.
Disbelief, I
I
think.
need some of that.
Lil Daddy,
I believe
Tiny, who else? Red Keitha, her daughter is like Asian doll. Keitha from Red Rum.
What the fuck is Keitha?
Keitha, that's her daughter. I don't know what Keitha. What Keitha? You know Google? Oh, her daughter is Asian doll. A lot of people don't know that.
That's who that is.
Yep.
That's who she look like.
That's Keitha's daughter. We got some like old grandmama.
That's my girl on my.
Yeah, Keitha had them hands too. Keitha was known for throwing them bowls.
Yeah.
She looked.
That's my own girl.
Keitha. That's my daughter. When I seen on Vlad TV, I said, I know that little girl.
Yeah, that's what she look like.
Yeah, she look like Keitha. Her mama can fight. I won't put no girl. Don't run up on her.
That's on my song. My name is Bobo.
You know Killer Keitha?
Man, come on. She was part of Roguish Life for a minute.
Sandman.
Yes.
Red Rums.
Yes.
Speedy.
Yes.
Boy. We'll reminisce like with the family reunion. I gotta come back.
Hey, give me your handles, man.
Hit me up at Pikahsso.com at Pikahsso.com. Instagram, Pikahsso. Everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, Pikahsso. Just hit it up.
Already.
You see the guy dressed from Charlie Brown. I'm always got on crazy outfits.
Eccentric, but great guy.
Yeah. And I thank y'all.
Man, I thank you, man.
Thank you, Jazzy. I love you.
Man, you are a
Thank you,
super
bro.
tight guest, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate you coming out, man.
Most definitely.
Verbadelic.
Know I'ma get some game tuned in with super tight, yeah. I get the low love from Big Bobo, from the front seat, not no photos.